Yeah. Hey, I bet this funky little $200 make his ass come up in here. You call him right quick before I get started. I guarantee his little ass come up in here for that little $200. Call him and see what happens. Call him. See what he do. Hey, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I would also like to welcome you out to another special edition of BNN News. That's right, Black News Now, Unexplainable News. We got some stuff coming to you tonight that's definitely unexplainable. We're gonna start the show off with some stuff in Antarctica. Giants, possibly alive, possibly in stasis, who knows? We also got some orbs which have been showing up all over the planet. I know people might be tired of seeing them now, but unfortunately, we're gonna bring you some more of them. And also, we got some clouds that don't look like clouds, but may look like unidentified flying objects or unidentified aerial phenomena. So stay tuned. And last but not least, I got to tell you that I got some footage of Bigfoot. It's only a little bit, but I want to try to explain to you the reason why it's a little bit and probably why all the others are a little bit. Thank you once again for tuning in to another special edition of BNN News. We'll be right back as soon as I get Terry ass up in here for this little funky $200.
Hey, look at me. Sorry I'm late. Hey, soon as you call, I'll put my pants on. I knew I was late, so I had to get on up here. Hey, you got that, you got that $2 that you say you gonna give me for. Oh, I got to wait till I do the show. Hey, man, this ain't some kind of trick, is it? I don't do tricks, man. Last time I did a trick, I wind up, you know what I'm saying, mess somebody up, you know what I'm saying? I hate to snitch on you, boy. Yeah, hey, you make sure you got that $200 at this show, all right? Last time you know what I'm saying, you got to hook me up. Every time I come in here, I want to get paid. Hey man, look, all I'm saying is, every time I come in here, you don't never talk about money. You have me putting these little funky shirts on, which I can't take home. And then sometimes, they don't even smell like you done washed. You ain't washed this. This shirt straight stinking. Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to welcome you out to another special edition of BNN News. We're gonna start the show off by talking about Antarctica. That's right, the place down beneath that's always cold that nobody can go to. Or is it cold and they just tricking us and telling us it's not, it's really hot? Who knows? We're gonna start it off by apparently some YouTuber apparently found a huge giant head. It's very giant. He even does some measurements on his Google Pro to show you how big his head is. As you can see in the picture, he kind of did let you know that it may be even elongated. So yeah. So what these creatures down there, prior to us being on the planet, who knows? Not only that, this man got pictures of I want to say three beings, giant alien beings maybe that somebody carved, took pictures of to do a remembrance of. Well, look at these pictures, and I'll let what do you call it, Pentadolia take effect to your mind. But as you can see in this picture, in this hole down there, apparently the ice is melting now at an alarming rate, is what they say. Yeah, you can see in that hole right there. There is some type of a large being with huge eyes, dark ones. Nobody knows, because we can't go down there, remember? They told us not to go down there. Alright, so that's just one example, so we thought maybe he was just BSing. Well, no, he's got another example of another alien grade being down here in the ice. That thing that's standing up there. the old big old head on the eye. Now, I didn't even look at the picture, and he didn't even have to say nothing to me. I knew what that was. That's a gray alien. I don't know if there's giants down there that are starting to wake up, but he's got numerous pictures. So do a lot of other people. These huge gray beings, dinosaurs, buildings, you name it. Everything's down there that used to be on the planet. That's all I'm gonna say to you. Hey, Lars, I appreciate you letting me get that $200, man. Hey, look, I needed it last week. I started to come in, but I said I ain't got sick. My stomach started hurting. Hey, I know you ain't want me coming in with the bubblies. If I'd have came in here with them bubblies, I'd have been in that boy bathroom. And you know, it's right on the side of this damn hall here. And yeah, y'all be just funked up in here.
Yeah. We done catfish your ass tonight. You brought your ass in, though. Somebody call you about some little money, huh? You show up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get down to business. Antarctica, the place that's always supposedly cold. Yeah, we got a YouTuber that's been showing pictures of numerous objects, from spacecraft to giants to these giant dinosaurs that are like Loch Ness looking, huge holes and things peeking out of the holes. We're gonna start it off by showing you some of his videos. Here's a photo of a huge skull. Okay, Google Pro, the man, if you go to his website, I think his name is Florida Marquis, but if you go to his website or his YouTube, you will see these same things, and he will give you these coordinates. Well, apparently this huge skull is sitting down there on the ice, beginning to melt. Apparently this probably when this one is dead. Okay, it probably ain't coming back. Who knows though? You know, I've seen in the movies where they grow skin after being dormant for so long, but who knows? Yeah, you got the huge skull, and here's some other things that he's got. He's got pictures of huge gray aliens. All right, now I would say it would be hard to make these things out looking at a space satellite, but we got some that can see ants. But viewing this from one of our space satellites here and actually getting as close as we can, you can clearly see that this looks like either a statue of a gray alien in this hole that's melting, or is it a real one that's looking almost directly into the camera because it knows we see it. I don't. And here's another video of not only the same but almost identical being in the ice. Like he walking in this tunnel. That could be a tunnel, but it might just be melted ice right there. You know what I'm saying? That could be just melted ice. And then he got this video. Man, I don't know what these things are. Maybe dinosaurs, maybe creatures that are frozen in the water that's in these pools that are starting to thaw out. That's why they got all the tanks down there, because they've been shooting these damn things, and damn things is waking up and they're trying to keep us quiet, thinking it's a war, but it's actually a war against these damn things. Who knows? Who knows? But I find it strange that you can look on Google Pro Maps yourself and see these things. You pretty much can go to any coordinates now because due to everything melting down there, quote unquote, past the wall, yeah, they starting to get out. They finna get out, okay? That explains why we seeing these weird ass damn videos all the time, but people can't explain. They getting out.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's gonna turn out good right here. Huh? I'm making my baby a heart. My paw a heart. She said she want a heart on her t-shirt. I'm gonna cut out a big ass heart and put it on the front and the back of a shirt. It's gonna be over titties. And then the back part, you know what? I'm gonna get us some pants with a big heart on our ass. Hey, I'm gonna fix it later, alright? Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, let's get back down to business. Apparently we got some orbs. We know a lot of people see them, but this orb seems to be very intelligent. That's right, somewhere in Colombia, they found an orb pretty close over one of the volcanoes. Well, everybody always talk about getting close. Well, apparently these people are pretty close to this orb, and they got some pretty good footage. But what I find strange is you can't make out nothing in the orb. It may be like a being, or it may be a spacecraft. It's just a circle of light. And it's kind of like, looks like it may be looking at them and they looking at it. And it's doing this and they doing that. But you can see in the video, apparently this intelligent orb does nothing to harm them, or they do nothing to harm it. It's kind of like a friendly conversation without nobody saying nothing, I guess. But you can see in the picture that it may possibly be sucking some of the energy from that volcano. So let's keep our eyes on that area, because in the future, if there's a volcano go off, we'll know why. You know, people down there messing with these orbs, and the orbs got mad, and they made the volcano go off. That's probably what happened. Ain't that right, Rod? That's what happened. Hey, man, can you any possible way you give it $200 halfway through the show? That way I know y'all for real, man. I'm telling you, man, I don't do them tricks, man. I don't do tricks.
Just be patient, young man. Just be patient. Time out. We got your money. Chill out. We gonna give it to you. You got to finish the show, man. You got to finish what you started. All right, ladies and gentlemen. We've got an orb that's a real orb in Colombia. Now, what I found very strange about this orb is it's a ball of light. You can't really make out no object. You can't really, you know what I mean, say it's a craft or a UAP or it's a UAP. It's unidentified aerial phenomena. So this is what we consider phenomena, okay? Now, I listen to a lot of other people, and I know a lot of people listen to them. Corey Good, well, he explained, and a lot of other people say that there's some beings that are actually orbs, you know, and this orb can later on manifest itself into a visible standing being. But for right now, it's an orb. Now, what I would like to know if actually this orb, while they filming it, and notice in the film, I've always heard this. Hey, you can hold the camera still. We probably can see what it is. Well, I be damn if they ain't holding the camera still and you can see what the hell it is. They even getting close to it. Yeah, and don't look like nobody's shaking. But I would like to know if maybe they communicate with each other, like the people, the humans communicating with this orb, because the orb is actually intrigued by either them filming it or the humans sitting there. Now, I'm not saying that in every video, you know, you see the orbs and people are like talking to them and stuff. They're speaking a different language in this video. They're in Colombia and it's over one of their volcanoes. So what could this thing be doing? And I know y'all know from the last, what was it, the Tonga volcano eruption out there. Y'all remember I showed y'all the videos of the orbs flying around in the volcano, lava, liquid hot magma. Well, what is this one doing? Like, what is this thing doing? Is it doing the same thing? Is it absorbing this heat from the volcano and, you know, trying to stop it from erupting? Or is it coming from beneath in the volcano due to the volcano maybe cracking open its home where it lived? I don't know. But yeah, this is a perfect picture of an orb in Colombia. And many people are gonna say, "Oh, that's CGI." Man, look, these people are on a damn mountain. All right, these people can't speak English. Probably let it on work a damn cell phone. And they brought you this video, and you wanna criticize it. It's a damn shame how the world is. You're always about criticism.
Hey, man. Yeah. Hey, I sure appreciate you. Hit me up early, man. Right before y'all get done. I got one more episode of the show. You all right, man. Hey, I like that right there. Hey, I ain't gonna do you like that, man. Hey, I ain't gonna run off on the plug. Hey, I ain't gonna run off on the plug, man. All right, man. Hey, all right, ladies and gentlemen, we gonna get right back down to business. We got some footage here coming to you of some clouds that look like UFO. Apparently, in this picture right here, you can clearly see that looks like a classical UFO. Scientists and other people are gonna tell you that clouds forming this way. I'm a pretty old gentleman, and I've been on the earth for a while. I get high a lot and look up there. I ain't never seen nothing like that in my life, okay? Yeah, so we got footage of UFOs flying in the sky that are hiding. And apparently they're not scared to show themselves anymore. They want to let everybody see what they look like and maybe get yourself acquainted with what kind of ship I drive. Yeah, it's very strange here. What I find very weird is this last video. That's in Las Vegas right there. Okay? And I find it strange that in Las Vegas, out of all places, they see some of the hugest craft. Very strange. And this is in broad daylight that this craft is hiding in the clouds and peeking itself out. That craft right there could be very large. And by the way, this was all happening in last year. So this is very recent. And I wonder if all the time when we look at clouds and clouds do strange things, that they're actually UFOs that are disguising themselves as clouds. Because now I think they can't hide no more. There's too much going on. And the light is reflecting off of something and causing them to be seen. I'm not no scientist, nor am I some type of chemist. But I find it very strange that a lot of things are going on in this world that's making me put down some of the drugs I take and become one with reality. Sometimes I try to meditate. It only be 2 minutes. What I do is do this. And I do it pretty fast for about 2 minutes. That's it. I can't do it no longer. My brain can't take it. I don't know how it feels to be natural. Hey, Roger. Thank you so much, man.
Yeah, anytime, Terry. You know what I'm saying? As long as you come in, try to do a eventful night of work with us, I'm gonna pay you, man. I'm gonna make sure you get paid. Yeah, man. We got clouds that look like UFOs. And for the past few months, it seems like everybody's either seeing one in the clouds, taking a picture of one, and then the meteorologists get on TV and go, yeah, what it is a cumulus cloud formed up over a stratus cloud, and they're being pressed together by this enormous amount of pressure. Bull. Man, you know that's a UFO. I know that's a UFO. Why don't we all just start realizing that these are UFOs? UAP, whatever you want to say it is, but there's somebody inside this craft looking at us, okay? We've got craft that look like the old craft. We've got craft that look like these giant ones just sitting over airports. And this, by the way, this is recent. All these are recent. Like this is, I think, December, September, or November, December. Yeah, we got these craft that are just showing themselves in the sky. I mean, it's possible that some of these are clouds. It's possible some of these clouds. But this next one right here, that's in Las Vegas, that was, I think, in November or December, in broad daylight, peeking through the clouds. This giant ass craft, UAP, UFO. Nah, man. Nah, there ain't no way that's no cloud. I've never seen a cloud with a lace lining like that in the middle of it. You just got a dark lace line through the cloud. What that is, just a band of rain right there. That means it's gonna rain right there. No, that ain't what's going on. You know what's going on, and I don't know what's going on. Now, whether these beings, craft, aliens, or people from the other underground or on the planet, because I don't think they all from outer space. What if they've been flying around and due to the sun doing what it's doing, it's affecting their magnetic fields on their craft that is not allowing them to be seen. So therefore they're trying to use either their old camouflage or some other cheaper camouflage to make things work and we're seeing. Or it's just a dimensional shift and it's time for us to start seeing and waking up and realize we have not been alone.
Yeah, man. Hey, y'all all right. You and Raj, y'all all right, man. Hey, y'all got me paid. And I'm finna go kick it with my paw. And I'm finna put a big heart on her ass. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we gonna come to the end of the show. I seen this footage before. Apparently Roger showed it to me, and I don't know what's going on. Apparently a family of 2 or 3 people and the kids was in the woods or in a park somewhere in Kansas. You know what happens in Kansas. That's where they lost Toto. But anyway, apparently there's a picture. And I don't even know why he showed us this video. Because whoever these people is, they couldn't hold still. They seen this thing and then they was shaking and moving around. I would say this is kind of one of the bad videos of looking at a Bigfoot or whatever you sit squish. But the creature apparently runs across the field a little ways and then I guess he hides behind the tree right there. But then when he run out, he look like he got a Jerry curl like me. That's why I don't think this Bigfoot. I ain't never seen no Bigfoot wear a Jerry curl and nobody ever say Bigfoot wear a Jerry curl. But you can clearly see something dangling on the side of his face. That's what make me think it ain't real. Cause it look a little too warm in this picture. If my ass had that much hair, well, I do. I'd be scared I'd catch on fire with a Jerry curl. After as hot as it is, it only take one strike. And you light up. You don't believe it? Ask Michael Jackson. Hey, oh, you right. Hey, I so appreciate the money though, man. Y'all did me right. It say learn to climb. Wait a minute, bro. Hey, this ain't the real $200. I need the real $200 before I leave here today. They ain't working, man. They ain't working. They ain't gonna work.
Hey, I told you it was catfish. I told you I called it catfish. You ain't catch it when I told you a catfish. You just saw the money. You thought it was real. I got your real money, bro. Chill. I'm gonna give it to you a little bit. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna end the show with some Bigfoot footage. I had to bring you some. The only reason I say this, and I'm bringing it to you, is because I'll make an example. Have anybody else ever noticed? Yes, I guess you have. But when you record Bigfoot, it's hard to record him because you always get shaky video, or you always get footage that's kind of far away from this creature. Now, this is what I'm gonna say about that. I'm not a woodsman. I don't go out in the woods, but if I happen to be out there and this 9-foot tall creature shows up, I'm probably not the video it. I'm just probably gonna tell you about it, and you're gonna tell me I was high or I was on drugs and I was seeing things. There's no such thing, but I saw it. People that take on the courage of maybe videoing these things. Here's a perfect example. This family apparently just videoing out there, and they see the Bigfoot, and you notice. Yes, I'm sorry for all the jumping around in the footage, but we'll stabilize it in a minute. But you notice that I find that some type of astonishment, because whoever you are, when you see these things, you're astounded. I mean, I'm a pretty tall person, like I say, and if I was to see something that damn tall walking pretty close to me, and I'm trying to video it, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not even finna try. I'm running, okay, in the opposite direction, get away from it. I try to give kudos to people for even getting close enough to record the thing. But in this footage, you can see it walking there just a little bit, and that dangling right there. You know what I think that dangling is? And like in the other one I showed you, it's a Bigfoot. It's a baby Bigfoot. And it's hanging on to the mother or the father's hair, and it's trying to get itself around, because it looks like 2 feet. Baby feet swing out there and then get on the back of this thing. And then it peeks around the tree and then walks out one more time and it's gone. Most footage of Bigfoot, you only see a little bit of it. I mean, that's kind of been the thing. Most of the time when I see footage of it, it's only probably about 15 to 30 seconds, because this creature either eludes us that quickly, it disappears, or it actually standing right in front of us like the Indians say, and we just can't see. Thank you all once again for tuning in to another special edition of BNN News.